The big breaking story from Iran, where there has been an explosion at a very, very critical port city in Iran, at the Bandar Abbas city, at the Rajaei port. There has been a big explosion, over 400 people injured. This is the first video that came in. There are 5 or 6 videos, and here on Republic TV, we're getting you every angle of this breaking story. It's a developing story. 1,000 kilometers from Tehran, this port city is very, very critical to Iran, and at least 280 people, that's the earlier number that came in. It's now gone up to almost 400. A big explosion shaking Shahid Rajaei port in Bandar Abbas, a key southern port. Look at that, another video coming in showing the extent of that blast that was visible from many, many, many kilometers away. Doesn't seem like a normal blast, doesn't seem like a normal explosion. A high-intensity explosion that has taken place in Iran. Some reports trying to suggest that this could have been at the container facility and some flammable material may have exploded. But it appears to be much more than that. It appears to be much bigger than that. Iranian media are so far tight-lipped about the cause of the explosion. And we are only getting to know the details, of course, from the state media. Look at that. Plumes of smoke seen in the air, many kilometers into the sky. And the number of injured that we have as of now is nearly 400. That's the official number that we have. Look at that. That's a key port facility. You can see many trucks, many containers, many go-downs, many storage facilities at the Shahid Rajaei port in Bandar Abbas. The cause of this explosion is not known yet. It appears an entire region was burnt down, and not just one particular container or one particular specific spot there at the Shahid Rajaei port. And Iranian news agencies, state media reporting that they fear the casualty numbers could go up, even though the official number of people injured, according to the Iranian media, is 400. There were a large number of port workers present at the time of explosion in Iran. Took place about roughly 2 to 3 hours ago in Iran. And the Tasnim news agency in Iran, citing that the local emergency services reporting that injured people from the port. Look at that, 4 videos that we have, and the number of videos that we have will be increasing in the next few minutes. Also getting in live updates from Iran here on Republic TV. Many people injured from the Shahid Rajaei port explosion being transferred to the Hormozgan hospital so far. This is an update coming in from the Tasnim news agency. Now let me tell you a little more of what we are picking up from the news agencies in Iran. No reported casualties, 400 injured. And head of the province crisis management is quoted on record as saying that the blast was caused by explosion of several containers stored in the Shahid Rajaei port wharf area. So this is the first report that we have, the first quote on record, showing what may have happened there. And from the first report that we have, the province crisis management official showing that this could have been an explosion of several containers that just exploded in the Shahid Rajaei port wharf area. It is critical, and the story is developing. In fact, the number is now gone up to 406. 406 people who are now injured after that massive explosion at Iran's port city of Bandar Abbas. Let's get you some more details. Those who are injured have been transferred to medical facilities as authorities are carrying out an initial investigation. And these are pictures we're picking up. Hundreds of people have been injured following this explosion. And this is 620 miles or 1,000 kilometers south of Tehran. It's a port city. Iran's customs authority has also issued a press statement saying that the explosion occurred in the Sina container yard, which is affiliated with the Ports and Maritime Organization. So we have more and more confirmed versions coming in of where this explosion took place. This explosion, reported first about 3 hours ago from Iran, took place in the Sina container yard, which is affiliated with the Ports and Maritime Organization. It's a very critical port for Iran, and we are hearing that the number of injured has risen to over 400. That's also the number that is being indicated by the Iranian state television. And from the first reports that are coming out from the Iranian state television suggesting that there could have been negligence in the storage of flammable materials. Of course, we can't come to any conclusion, but it does appear that this was very, very suspicious, and this was at a container. It was not one container, several containers are exploded. What were in these containers, we don't know. It's a critical time for Iran, which is also in negotiations with the US on nuclear talks. It's come at a time when Iran is talking to America. But is that linked? We don't know. Is this a critical city for Iran? Yes, it is. It's a port city called Bandar Abbas. And we are picking up more details that the director of the province, which is Hormozgan Province Crisis Management Organization, saying that the injured have now been transferred out, but the number of those feared dead may rise in the next few hours. Safety officials had also visited the site and issued safety warnings, according to reports that are coming in. So it's not the first time. They were told in the past that there could be safety issues regarding this particular port. Now, some more details that we are picking up. The National Iranian Petroleum Refining and Distribution Company has also issued a statement following the blast, saying that oil facilities in the area were not affected. So that's another update coming in, that oil facilities have not been affected from Iran following this particular explosion. And the company is quoted to have said in the media that the explosion and fire in Shahid Rajaei port have no connection whatsoever to refineries, fuel tanks, distribution complexes and oil pipelines related to this company. The Hormozgan Ports and Maritime Administration has gone on record to put some details out on where this happened. And these are more pictures coming in. We should be getting in our first expert from Iran in a few minutes from now. We are picking up more details as we speak. Other videos showing several damaged homes, vehicles, the containers up in flames, people seen attending to the injured and checking on damage to the properties. Look at that. That's the moment the explosion was reported. The moment of explosion also on camera, and the plumes of smoke seen from many kilometers away. Okay, we have the CCTV footage as well. Look at that. That's a container facility. Oh, that's a huge explosion. Huge explosion. 12 p.m. local time in Iran. And we have the CCTV footage as well as being reported. The date is on the CCTV. The date is seen on the top right of your screens, 26th of April, which is today, 2025, 12:07 this afternoon. Roughly 3 to 4 hours ago, Iran time, is when the explosion was reported. Look at that. It just goes up in flames. Container facility. Container facility simply explodes, going up in flames in Iran.